Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode on the Dark Age. We're playing on Moria this time. As you can see, this is a pretty interesting map considering its layout. It's like no other map on the server at this point. It's a push and pull map. It's a lot different than a lot of the other ones where you can go kind of do circles in certain areas. And there's like one main path to get all the way from one side. As you can see, as you can see up here, the Dwarven team is over here. It starts over at the Holland Gate, and they have to work their way all the way over towards the Dimro Gate, while the Orcs work their way from the Dimro Gate all the way to the Holland Gate. So as you can tell, it's going to be a push and pull. When they hit the middle over here, they're getting their way there now. Just a couple more. They normally meet around the crossroads in 21st Hall area. Depends on who's quicker. And I think this time it looks like the Orcs might get there. I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be kind of even here. I think it's going to be even. So we're just going to jump in here. I'll show you what this is all about. It's a really difficult map to play on at first. I had trouble with it the first couple times when I joined the server. I didn't know what to do because it was so different from all the other ones, but it's still really cool. So we're just going to hop in there. I'll show you what it's like. Alright, here we go. As you can see, like I said, it's linear. Here's one here. There's one there. I'm just going to... Actually, I'll finish capturing this one. I'm going to backtrack, actually, just in a minute to kind of show you where a couple challenge points are behind us, if the battle seems to push that way. It's evenly laid out to where there's the same types of challenge on each side. So why did I just let him by? I'm going to go kill him. Like, the Orcs, they will have the same kind of challenge if they come on our side over here. Where'd he go? There he is over here. As if the Dwarves were to go onto their side over there. Like, as you can see, there's a big chasm over here. There's one on the other side, too, where the Stairs of Moria are. And anybody who's a Lord of the Rings fan is really going to like this map. But just, why are they letting him go? Don't pull my mistake here. Don't let this guy go. Don't let him go. Don't let him go. Don't let him go. Oh, I just pushed him forward. And I fell. Good thing this is down here. Here's a good example right here, though. It's not completely just like one pathway. There's a couple levels in certain areas we can go around. There's a couple shortcuts. Where'd this guy go? Did they kill him? I think they killed him. I think they killed him. Yeah, there's a couple shortcuts that let you around some problem areas. Let me just go up here. I'm just going to come up here real quick, check to see if he's... Oh, he's still... No one stopped him. No one is stopping this guy. He's just booking it all the way back. But that's okay. That's one of the things you got to try to do. Is you got to try to push past the defenses and just take off and run. He just ran past another one of our enemies. Our teammates. What's going on here? They're just letting him go right by. I don't understand. I'm going to go kill this guy. Once they do get over and past you, if you don't catch them in time and they capture one of your flags, it gets really hard. Because then you're pinned in the middle between two enemy team spawn points. But it's really easy to catch them because of the way this is laid out, to where if they take one behind you, you just spawn at the next one, backtrack a little bit, and kill them, hopefully before they finish capping the flag. I don't know where he is. Is he still down here? Yeah, there he is. There he is. This guy. Hey there. Now. Bad. What? What is that? That's okay. You got him down pretty far. So I'm just gonna go to Holland Cave, run back, and I'm gonna cry if this guy gets it. I can't believe that everyone just let him past. He just ran past everyone, including me, and that's kind of embarrassing. But oh well. But as you can see, it's a thin pathway all the way down here. And it's kind of like that on the other side, but it's a little bit different because of the stairs. They spiral down just like it does in the movie. This guy, they get him? Okay, there you go. Thank you. Thank you for finally killing him. Let's recapture this. But there's thin pathways which... Did someone just fall? Thought I heard someone fall. I got a little scared that there was more people down here. But the thin pathways make it really difficult to fight on because you can be just tossed right off the side if you're not paying attention. It's kind of like what I talked about in the last episodes with Castle Black, where if you're too close to the edge, you just fall to your death. It's the same thing here. There's no living this. I'll show you how far it is. Look at that. There is no surviving that. You can't survive that. Well, maybe you can if you land in the right spot, but it's highly unlikely, and once you're down there, you're down there. There's like no way back up. You'll never have enough ladders to get back up. But yeah, this is the challenge of Moria. It's the way everything is laid out in the thin pathways. If you have archers, here's a good archer spot right here for anybody who likes to play as an archer. You just hang up right up here. Let's go up here. Jump. Oh, I missed. You go up here, And if you're a fire archer, great. Put your fire pit right here and just fire upon them as they try to make their way across this bridge here. It makes it really hard. You can really hold them back with just a couple archers that are really good at just aiming and keeping them off of this side. But once they do make it across and they grab this, and your team gets pushed back all the way over there, it's almost impossible to get out. And that's where the enemy team normally takes out their engineers, and they'll just start putting cobwebs and traps right there, and they really pin you in inside. Their archers jump up here, they fire down into there, and you're just dead. You get spawn killed almost. It's almost spawn killing, but not really, because there's still some room to hide out in there, but it's hard. This is a hard map to play on if you're not used to it. But if you know how to play this map and you know how to get around, then it can be a really fun map, and it's not just like, hey, we're stuck in the middle battling for 20 minutes, which is another thing I didn't point out at the beginning, but if you looked at the beginning of the video up at the timer, it was set to like about 39 minutes. It was actually pushed back from its normal like half-hour time slot to allow for a little bit more gameplay because of the way this map plays. It's a lot more difficult than the other maps, and the thing that I just showed you with this button, let me go back and show you again, was paying attention. This button here. Button right here. It opens up a pathway here in case you need to get around that way and there's a lot of enemies and you just want to kind of push past them. Not too many people know about it, and then you just kind of go up here, you jump up here, go through this little tunnel. It's a long way up, and you go up here. It's kind of a pain to keep jumping all the way through here, but it's worth it if your team can't get through and you know about this passageway. A lot of players don't know. It's more of the regular players that have figured it out by now and have been shown it, but I'm showing you now, so it's a really important feature and it's really good to use. Alright, we're almost there. Almost there. Almost there. It's a really long pathway. It takes you all the way around the chasm area. And then you will take a little damage if you go this way. It's not just like, oh hey, cheap way through. No, you're going to take damage, so you have to kind of put that into consideration. Let's go around. Here it is. It's right here. See this hole? It's like the light at the end of the tunnel. You just drop down, take your damage, and then I'll show you where you come out. This area should look familiar. You come out right here, right back around the other side of the chasm. So it's a perfect way to get around. And then again, there's this area too where you can kind of snipe out of it. It's not the best place because you can't really see that many people. Is that our team? I don't know, I can't tell. It's too dark over there. And then here's another thing. You just kind of go down here and you get around that flag over there and you run down the sideways area over here instead of having to deal with those people. I still don't know if those people are on our team or not. I think they are. I can't really tell. The colors look all the same in the dark over here. So just going to go around, up. This is a perfect archer spot over here. Perfect art. Yeah, they're on our team. Yeah, we're good. See where the battle's taking place over here? Alright. It looks like they still, the orcs still have that over there. Like I said before, this is kind of, it's not really, I'm not going to call it a problem area, but it's a challenge area. Where hopefully those are ours. Where normally the dwarves will take this flag over here, and then the orcs will take this flag over here, and it's kind of a stalemate for a while until someone can finally either take that flag or go around them. Shoot at me. Or until we can go around this way. Usually if they're not paying attention, you... Why'd you freeze? What happened? Okay, but let's just jump back in there. Actually, yeah, you can see they've already kind of bypassed it, where they went around when they weren't paying attention and they captured Balaam's tomb. And once you capture Balaam's tomb, you just have to kind of go back through this way, and this is where the other end that I was talking about earlier, where it's kind of, I couldn't tell what that was, where it gets a little bit difficult for the dwarves, because they have to deal with the orcs' controlled chasm area. And this one's a little bit... It's a little... This is really... This normally, when there's a lot of other players on, this area in here fills up pretty quickly, and it turns into a mosh pit area. So it's really difficult to play in that area. And I'm just going to run through and see if I can show you guys. This is the chasm area with the stairs of Moria. And... Alright, we have crossbows over there. See if I can sneak back around there and show you where that crossbow normally hangs out. Come back, 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 come back. Don't go. Alright, let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Hopefully the archer will get it so I can just kind of go back. I don't want him getting too far away because we're capturing their flag here. And at this point, we've pushed them back to the stairs because we've already captured the tomb. So if you can keep them distracted... Are you kidding me? There you go. He's dead. They both dead? I think they're both dead. No, he's still going, but they'll kill him. Those guys will kill him. Or I'll kill him. I think I'll kill him. Let's go around here. Over here. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, he's going down here. Look at that. There you go. Yeah, you can stay down there. Actually, no, you can't, because... There you go. He was going to come back up, so I just decided to kill him. Hopefully there's enough ladders here to help me get out. Seems like other people have already been stuck down here. Alright. Please be one more ladder. Okay. Okay, we're good. I can get out. Alright. Just gonna go back. I'll show you where the crossbow hangs out. It's really annoying if they are up there, because they can kind of prevent you from taking the stairs if they have enough crossbows over there. So you kind of have to keep an eye there. If you have crossbows of your own, stand like in the doorway of where the stairs are and just kind of camp out there, take them out. Just keep an eye out because you are at a disadvantage when you're taking that as a dwarf. Alright, here it is. And these are really effective on this map. Cavalry, really effective on this map. You can just bypass everybody. It's a great way to flank and just take everybody from behind. That's what they keep trying to do. They keep trying to run their way through here. And cavalry is like the best way to do that. Because this is intense. I'm kind of distracted fighting. But cavalry, you can get behind the enemy lines really easily, and they can't catch up to you unless they take out your noble steed there. Like what we're trying to do here. There it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Oh, cakes. They're a bit more dangerous now that there's a new class coming out. I'll mention it now. It's the Plague Doctor. It places poison cakes, so now I'm really leery about which cakes that I'm going to go and eat because they're really dangerous. You take like one bite out of a cake and it almost kills you. It's like it takes you down to 1 heart or a half heart. It's terrible. It's just so aggravating because cakes used to be a savior, and now you don't know whether or not they're safe because there's no difference. Like obviously no difference between a plague cake and a normal cake graphic-wise, so you can't tell what it is. It's not fun. It looks like a fun class though. It's like almost like an anti-medic class where you have like poison. It's like I think it's a spear. I'm pretty sure it's a spear. It would be kind of cool if they were like poison darts, but right now it's a spear, and you just kind of like stab people with it and poison them. And then I think you can heal your team. I don't remember if that was the case or not. I've only seen it in action once, and this guy needs to stop. You need to stop doing what you're doing. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause here, and I'm just going to go after this guy and go kill him, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I went all the way back to the beginning, just to make sure that he wasn't there, and I think someone already killed him, so I'm just kind of working my way back. But there's one thing that I don't think that I've mentioned before in any of the videos, and I apologize if I have, but it's kind of hard to remember all these things. Who's coming over here? Ah, that's fine. This over here is a ballista. You, as an engineer, can use that feature, sit in, there's a little minecart in there, you sit in the minecart, and it works kind of like the crossbowman, where you just kind of aim and shoot at long distances. It does have a little bit of a gravity drop on that one, though. It's a really cool feature that you can use to keep people, especially in an area like this. It's great because it has an AoE effect. You can keep them back just by firing, and you can take out maybe a couple enemies at a time. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage. It's not like a one-hit kill. It's like maybe 2 or 3. That would be a dog. I apologize. That's my dog. She kind of makes noises once in a while, but she's been pretty good so far. No noises until now. But you can take out a whole lot of people just by using that. And every once in a while, you will get sniped out of it by a crossbowman because they are really easy to get people out of because you're in a stationary little spot in the front sitting in the minecart, so you're an easy target because it's usually out in the open like it is there, just sitting on the edge of the wall. So you're going to be a target, but if you can kind of expect when you're going to be able to go over there and use it when there's not a crossbowman around, kind of keep an eye on your hearts, leave when you have to, go take cover, heal up a little bit, and head back. It's a really useful tool. You can get some pretty high kill streaks with it, and it's a whole lot of fun to use. So that's another perk of the engineer class, to give it a little bit more of a buff in the damage range, where you can actually do some damage with it instead of just fix the damage. Again, I'm going to pause and run back over because it's going to be a little bit of walking here until I get where the action is, because since we're kind of far back right now, this guy's just kind of going with me. But hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back to where the action is, and as you can see, this guy's a porcupine right now. He's our crossbowman kind of working for us here, but he's also going up against, I think, 2 crossbowmen, and they're really going at it. So you can see if I can get out there. Hey, 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 hey. Bad. Bad. Don't do that. Alright, let's see if I can get over there. See, they're there. They're over there. They're over there. Crossbowmen in the windows. They can really pin you down, especially if there's multiples, and it tends to become a challenge for them. Is they just sit there and it's like a challenge between the 2 crossbowmen. I used to do it too once in a while, where we just sit there and just pick off as many people as possible, and then just fight with each other as we steal each other's kills. It's a whole lot of fun, but it's really hard to do because they keep you pinned down, and since it's such a long way down the spiral staircase, they can hit you off at any time and just kill you. So it makes it really difficult to progress from the stairs area if you've already captured it, or it makes it pretty hard to capture the stairs themselves. So I don't know if our team has gone past that yet. I can't really get down to see it because they keep shooting at us. All right, it looks like we do have control of the stairs. We're just kind of working our way down, and they're making it difficult because they keep shooting us off the sides. I see there's a cake down there. I wonder whose cake that is. I don't know. It's gone. Someone must have mined it up. It's gone. Poor cake. It's all gone. It's now a lie. The cake is now a lie. Alright, there's more cakes down here. Here's another challenge spot, where if you're coming down from the stairs, you have to fight your way through this doorway. There's a flag over there, right over there, and then there's also a little bridge over here that leads over into there, where there's 2 last flags for the orc team, and it makes it really hard. They're just kind of ignoring that I'm here, so this is kind of good. It makes it really hard, especially when you're trying to capture these last 2 flags, and they have, as you can see, they have archers over here, which do exactly what just happened to me. Yeah, they can hit you off really easily since it's just a 1 block thin line of just death. So they're gonna go back to the stairs where they're already sniping at us because they're staying up there, so you can see them up there. You gotta kind of like swerve and dodge, but even the best crossbowman can kind of detect what you're doing and shoot you anyway, so you just gotta kind of hurry and get out of here as soon as possible, because then they do stuff like that. That's upsetting. That's really upsetting. I'm so sad now. Alright, so yeah, they have 2 last checkpoints here, and it looks like... Oh, we took the second hall. Okay, so we no longer have to worry about the crossbowmen over there until they move, because where they are is it's kind of like being behind the last spawn point. At the last spawn point, there's a staircase that leads upwards and around a little corner area, and it brings you out. See if I can show you. I can't like, you can't see it from here, but it's, oh, I'm looking the wrong spot. There you go. I was kind of off, but they're up there. They can still get you from up there, but it's a whole lot harder because they're reduced to looking like at an angle, and the wall kind of blocks part of it. So they can still get you, but not as easily. So a lot of times they will come over here, and they will just hang out over there. It looks like we're in there now, trying to push them back. And this is where it becomes sort of like the spot that I showed earlier on the dwarf side, where it's really tight quarters combat, but you keep them pinned in one area because there's really no other way out at this point, except just to bow spam your way and try to get people. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna run. Just gonna run. That's not even our cake. That's not our cake. That's not our cake. That's not our cake. Go away. Ah. Oh, that's. I thought they Oh, looks like they've gone past. They've gone past. All right. They've gone to the long deep. They got around. It was probably cavalry. They're over there in that spot where I showed that little secret passageway earlier. Oh, hopefully. Oh, is that one there? Yeah, that's one there. That's the same guy. He keeps using cavalry to get around us, and it's really gonna mess us over now. Possibly. Depends on how this goes. You can look at it pretty much two ways. Now their team is split into two different areas in the map. They're split on one end and on the other end. And while they try to focus a lot of their power over on this side, it doesn't matter anymore because we all spawned here to take this back, which probably wasn't a very good idea. Because now they can kind of go and they can fight for what we already took on their side. Yep. Looks like they're taking Balaam's tomb. So yeah, they are pushing their way back. You can't do what we did, and you can't just have a whole team move over to one separate area just to try to take it back, because then at that point they can push forward and then reclaim what we have taken before. So you kind of have to manage your team and keep numbers equal, and if you're split into two different spots, otherwise you're going to get overwhelmed and they're going to make a comeback. You can't let them do that. But what you want them to do is you want them to do that where they take a spawn point that's further away from where you are, and it's further back, so it splits their team in half. A lot of them are going to try to go and start working on the new spawn point area that they took, and if you have enough people there to manage that crowd, the rest of your team can push through where they were pinned down before at the end of their spawn points and just take that over. And once you got that, you can push them back, take them out, keep them segregated in two spawn points, and if you push hard enough, you can really just kick them right out of the map and end it early. But this one takes a lot of strategic just thought to put into it, which is why it was no longer set to a half-hour map, but it was given an extra like 10 minutes or so. People wanted... There was actually a push to keep this map going even longer than that, but at that point I think that the maps would be a little bit too long. People would lose interest if it went past the like 40 minutes that it's already allotted. But I'm gonna go this way again. I'm gonna see what we can take now that we've pushed them back. I know that that guy is gonna come back on his horse and just run past us, but I'll be right back, and I'm gonna get back into the battle so I don't keep this running along with just no action going around. So be right back. Alright, we're back, and we're in a really bad spot here. A really bad spot. They've pushed us back to the stairs, because when we got distracted by them taking the spawn point further back, we lost the one that we had just taken. So what they've done now is they've pushed us all the way back, and their crossbowmen are now sniping at us again. I keep seeing people falling. It's getting really, really disturbing. But their crossbowmen are back, or at least they were. They might be getting more arrows. And this guy keeps doing this, and he keeps going back. It's so annoying. Cavalry it's not a weak class when it comes to PvP. It's like, if you know what you're doing, you can kind of PvP on a horse. It's really difficult. People call it weak for that, or I've seen a lot of people do it. But it's still a pretty strong class, strategic-wise. Because what you do with it is you just run past, like I said before, run past all the defenses and just take things from behind. It's really annoying when you're fighting against them. And if they're good while PvPing on a horse, you can just kind of count your kills goodbye against them. Because, oh, they hit him off. Ha! Hit him off. But, yeah, they're really difficult to fight against because they can get a couple hits on you, and since they have lower armor, it's just chain. There you go. If, you get them down far enough, they're just going to take off and just go somewhere else, and you're not going to be able to catch up with them for the last couple of hits to kill them. So they can kind of get... Here he goes again. See? Watch. He just goes right past all the defenses and just knocks people off the side. It's really, really annoying. But it's a really strategic class, and you got to know how to use it, otherwise you're not going to benefit from it. And this guy needs to go away. Oh, there's too many of these people. I would kind of wish I had crossbowmen. I used to love to use crossbowmen on this class. Not this class, this map. It was so great. Just, it's like unlimited kills. Like this guy's getting right here. He's shooting right down because they keep gathering in the same spot. So it's like shooting pigs in a little pen, and it's terrible, but it's fun. It's so much fun. They have left, though, so I don't know where they're gone. But again, this is getting kind of long, so I'm going to pause it here. until we can kind of push them back a little bit. Keep this going a little bit, so I'll be right back. Alright, we found some action over here. We got back down, pushed them back, and figured out where their crossbows went. There was one that had switched over to a medic. This guy needs to go away. Go away. Go away. Oh, they got him. Okay. Yeah, one of their crossbows switched over to a medic, and it's really helpful, as you can see here. Got our guy just going around. You just keep healing the crowd as a whole. And this is where you really need the medics to come in on this map, is in these battles like this to keep your team alive. Because once this mob is gone for either side, it's fair game for the other team to push through this way or through this way. So this is a choke point here that you're really going to want medics here. This cake belongs to the orcs. Go away. And you're really going to go away with your horse. Go away with the horse. There you go. That's ours. And as you can see, we've kind of pushed our way through for the most part. Oh, their medic is back. Once the medic gets killed, it makes it really difficult for their team to keep pushing forward if you still have a medic. So keep your medics safe. And I don't know where ours went. I think ours died. It's too bad. They can't really fight. So you got to keep them alive. Otherwise, they're going to die, and they won't be of any use to you. Where did our medic go? There he is. Medic's right there. Let's see if they've pushed us back. Yep, they're pushing us back, and I'm not paying attention. I keep dying. This is not good. This is killing my KD. But they've pushed us back now because our medic died. So, come on. There you go. Yeah, our medic died, so it pushed our team back all the way back to the stairs again, and they're kind of capturing their way back. So, medics are good on this map. Really, really good. This is probably the best map for medics, so either get one or keep the ones that you have safe. And they pushed him off. He's probably going to stop eventually. We keep killing him. But we've only got 6 minutes left of this match, and it's been a long match. Here he is again. Here he is again. He is not stopping. This guy's not stopping. But we have got a warhound on our team, and where's he going? I don't know where he's going, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sacrifice myself here, and I'm just going to go back to another spawn point. This map, you kind of do that if they have the cavalry, and you just got to go back to a further spawn point, because he's probably... I'll meet him over Mithril Loads, probably. I'll meet him at the Mithril Loads. And it looks like we have a couple people here that are ready, waiting. I don't know if they know he's coming, but they're going to find out, because I don't think they killed him. I think he did get past our defenses. But two classes that are really good against the cavalry would be the Warhound. As you saw before, it can kind of keep up with the speed. It doesn't do as... Oh, we got... Okay. That'll help. That'll help keep him out. Not by much, but it'll help. It'll kill the horse, at least. Where the Warhound can keep up with it, it doesn't do as much damage. And I know it slows down players, but I don't know if it will slow down the horse or not. I haven't seen that yet. But if it does, that's a great way to keep those cavalry back. And another class is the Spearman. So it's one of the free classes, so that's another way that the cavalry is balanced, is it can be directly affected by one of the non-donor classes. Where the Spearman does I think it's twice as much damage. I'll have to check the sign later on. But yeah, it does extra damage towards it, and it's the best way to take those things out. And especially if it's running away, it has only a little bit of health left. Throw your spear, hit it, and it's dead. It's a really good class, but not a lot of people have been using it against them. A lot of people prefer just the archer and the swordsman. And he was on our team. The archer and the swordsman are good against them, but they're not as good as the... Hold on. What's going on? What's going on? It looks like it's about the same. But as I was saying, those two classes are not as good as the spearmen against cavalry. They're really keeping them pinned down. We're lucky. We have... I don't know if some people switched or not. Go away. Go away. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Whoa! He's back. He's back. And I saved myself. I saved myself. I saved myself, but I don't have enough to get back up. So, this is going to be fun. This will be fun. How am I going to do this? Hold on. I'm going to see if I can get myself out of this predicament. Alright, so I wasn't able to do it. I tried to do it, but I just couldn't pull it off. I died. But we're still holding our own. We've pretty much won this map. There's only a minute 50 seconds left. There's no way that they can come back from this. So we did a good job. We didn't do as well as we could have. And oh, they're back. They're back. They're back up there. They're going to target the crossbowman though, because this is the most dangerous over here. We didn't do as good as I thought we were going to do. We could have did better, but this was still a success, and I didn't completely ruin my KD on this map, but I kind of did. I kind of did. It's kind of upsetting. That's like one of the only things I care about is keeping that up. But anyway, this was Moria. This was what Moria is. It's a lot of people either like it or don't. It's not. There's like no gray area in between. It's either you hate it or you don't. And a lot of people like it. It's a lot of the older players that have been around for a while and know how to play on the map just absolutely love this map. And having a donor class in here does enhance the experience. It's not necessary like any other map, but it does. This is a really good map to use, especially crossbowman, cavalry, and medic on. So if you ever want to play on this map and you're looking for a good class to use, get one of those three. But then again, it depends on your playstyle, how you like to do it. If you like a support class, then you're going to go with like a medic. If you like to just run past everything, like you've seen that guy do countless times this time, then you're going to get yourself cavalry. Or if you just like to sit on the back end of things, casually just snipe people as you just challenge the person next to you to get more kills, then you're going to pick a crossbowman and you're going to sit up there, or you're going to sit over there. Or if you're on the dwarven side where the chasm's over there, you're just going to find a place on the wall or maybe over where the ballista is and just sit there and camp out. Those are my favorite spots for this map. But other than that, it's a really unique concept. It's a push and pull. It's one of the oldest maps on the server. It's one of the first. And yep, we won. We won. As you can see, the Mac. Hold on, let's get back up there. Let's get back up there. The Mac was the MVP for this, and he got that mostly by his heals, which was from the medic class. So the medic's a good way to get MVP, but it's not a good way to get kills. You can see he had 5 kills, 12 deaths, and those kills I think were from other classes. I mean, you can kill, just toss him over the edge, punch him off the side, but it's not as easy. It's not as easy. But anyway, thanks guys for watching this episode. It's been a long one because of the map. It was a little bit longer to play on, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe. Tell a friend. I'm looking to keep pushing those numbers up for subscribers, and I'm really glad you guys are watching these. It's my best series right now is this, and I really hope that I'm doing the server justice by showing all this stuff off, and I'm not leaving anything out. There's a whole lot of information for the server, and I kind of forget some of it, and speaking of which, this is a map that I cannot wait to do. But I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but it's a really cool map, and it's one of my favorite ones. One of my favorite ones. But thanks, guys, and I'll see you later.